Hello, once again, everybody. This is Denny Strecker, and I wanted to show you two or three quick things that have been taking place, and again, just the power of the Ninja marketing system that we haven't quite covered yet. The first one, if you remember in a previous video with the DBC company, which is my friend Joe Nichols, I showed you how I got him into the Google Maps and got him listed. Well, here's the continuation of that. To show you that we're at real time, Tuesday, July 27th, this is the past month's results since getting him listed. Again, in case you didn't watch that video, DBC Company is Joe's new company name. The company had very little, if any, internet presence when I started with them, and so now in the past month, you see here is the company has had 116 impressions on Google Maps because of the listing that I created. More important than that, they've had 6 actions taken. So 3 people have clicked on the information on the maps to learn more about the company, and 3 people have actually clicked and gone directly to their website. So that's basically 6 people that may or may not have found them before that we push directly to Joe, and hopefully turns into fantastic business or clients for him. With that information now, we also have the top search queries, so we're able to tell what people are searching for, what are the most common terms, so that way when we're creating our other videos and marketing programs or campaigns, we're able to make sure that we're tagging the most popular information. Now, one of the things that ties in with this, which is really cool too, Joe and I are in the Chamber of Commerce together, and you'll notice right down here on the right of your screen, Joe in a meeting with me last week mentioned that he found that people are looking for property restoration, and that's not anything that he had thought of before. We'd always talked about fire damage and water damage and some of the other emergency services, but he said a lot of people are starting to flip houses, and so what they're searching for is property restoration. So I went ahead and I put it here into his category probably about 5 or 6 days ago. And what's really cool about this now, so if you go property restoration, and Joe's business is in Macomb, Michigan, and we hit that Google Maps with it, well, boom, I've got him in that #1 position. And again, this is in about 3 to 5 days. So now for anybody who's flipping a house or who happens to want to restore their property, Joe is now listed above any and all of his other competitors. And again, this is all very, very quickly, and by him just having making comments about that term, that search term, I was able to go in and add it to him, so that this is going to drive even more business to him and hopefully turn into hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. So that's pretty awesome. Another thing I wanted to show you, I had several people take me up on my offer for a free website review, and so I've taken the business name out just to protect the privacy of that particular business, but I wanted to show you some of the very important information that the Ninja marketing system is able to generate. Now, some of this information may be available for your business, some of it may not, so this is not something that's going to be specific to every single business. It depends on several examples. So what I mean by that, for example, the first thing here, the creation date. This business website has been around for since March of 2000, so that's plenty of time to collect a lot of serious data on the site. If your site is newer, some of these numbers may not exist yet, so I do want to re-emphasize that this is a sample report, and this isn't an automatic thing for every single person. The general information, there are close to 2 million sites with better traffic results than what this particular business site is, and roughly 50% of the visits to the site consist of only one page. This is very important because that's telling us half of the visitors are landing on your site and deciding that this isn't the site for them, and then they're bailing and going someplace else and looking for the other information. So this is a good indicator that there's something not right on the home page or the landing page of this business's website. What helps support that thinking is this next. The time spent on the site is roughly 72 seconds, with 29 seconds spent on each page for those people that did go to more than one page. So in about just over 60 seconds or 1 minute, somebody's deciding that, nope, this isn't what I'm looking for, and taking off. Now, being a local business, some of these other numbers aren't surprising. The most popular users are around the city of Detroit. In Detroit, the business is ranked at 18,773. Most of the businesses are coming from the United States, which you would expect for a local business, and in the United States it's attained a traffic rating of 341,000. The listing score, it's being found, this particular website is being found by 50% of the search engines, which that can be good because it's being found by half of them, but also it's being missed by half of them. So there's certainly room for improvement there, but 50% is better than a lot of the businesses that I've been doing website reviews for. So definitely, I would say, a good job so far, with a little bit of room for improvement. The page rank isn't too important for a local business. It's pretty hard to generate a high score rank at that point, just because of the specific nature of your business being local. Unless you've got a national base that you can sell to, your page rank is generally going to be pretty low. The traffic numbers are very important. This tells us exactly how many people are coming to your website. In January, this business had 2,500 hits. In February, they had almost 1,900 hits. In March, they suddenly jumped up to 4,500. And then in April, they doubled that and went to 8,800. Now, just by my own guessing, and I've confirmed this with the business owner after the fact when I gave him this review, they started doing Google AdWords right in here. And so naturally, he's been paying for that traffic to go to his site, and again, that's a concern. If 50% of the visits up here, as we talked about, are bailing, then you're paying for people to come land on your homepage and then leave because it's not what they're looking for. So that is kind of a red flag and a concern point for this particular business. In May, it looks like they started to tweak their Google AdWords a little bit, and they brought the visits down to 5,800 visits. The next part is our search terms. Again, I block these out specifically to keep the business's privacy in order. Now, 66% of people are finding this website on one search term. Now, this could be good or bad. In this particular instance, I'll let you in on a little information. This is a bad situation. The search term in this particular case is the company's business name. So if 66% of the people are finding you because they're typing in your business name, then that leaves an awful lot on the table for the rest of these products and services not to be found. If only 2 or 3% or even down less than 1% are finding you because of what you sell and what you do, then I think there's a lot being missed there that needs to be revamped on your website. Now, this bottom section is where the real gold mine comes in. For this particular business, what I was able to find out for them is that 69% of the website visitors are male, and 71% of them are age 35 and older, and 82% of them are Caucasian. Now, you take those three pieces of information, and that is an absolute gold mine, because now you can tailor your web pages and all of your marketing to that demographic. And being able to zero in on something that specific is huge for any business. So that is just some of the power of the things we were able to find in this particular website review, and working on the restoration and the Google Maps, being able to get Joe up to page position 1 on those. We're still working on getting it out of Macomb and working on all of Michigan for them. So I'm constantly tweaking and revamping these. So this is just another example of how powerful this system is. Take a look at my final video. I've got an irresistible offer that I'm looking forward to getting as many businesses on board that are interested, and I hope you're one of them. So talk to you soon.